First, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem Hakodash. We say Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Bashem Hakodash. And we give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which are the apostle elders, a great millstone, which feeds us with knowledge, wisdom. All right, 2026, which is the year of apostates, fallouts, and spies, man. All right, let's jump into it. This is a walking lesson, Feast of Tabernacle, or Salakia, Feast of Unleavened Bread. We had the Passover, we had the week, and it was easy though. I think this is the easiest one we've had, or I had, because I ain't had that much yeast in the house. You had spice packages and different things that, attached to that, but I didn't have much yeast, so those that were able to do the Feast of Unleavened, that's a beautiful thing. That's definitely a blessing. Count your blessings when it comes to that. But the time we living in now is a switching of guards, a fading of the old and into the new. All right, that's why it says that there remaineth a rest for Israel. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, there remaineth a rest for you. It's hard to understand because we've been in slavery so many lifetimes, and I had to think about that too. And think about, we've had generational slavery. Hey, shalom to those on the comment board, shalom. We've had generational slavery, we've had generational hurt. It's hard to come out for that. Just like if you see a prize fighter, he may be a good boxer, but guess what? He get hit with that punch, he gonna feel it. It's gonna take some recuperation. And yeah, we the strongest, but we got hit. We got hit pretty hard when it comes to that. So you see a rebuilding. That's why those that concentrate onto, herbs, you concentrate onto your diet. That's why this one was pretty easy. I had maybe about a bag or two of yeast. I ain't gonna lie to you, Jake. But it was seasoning, breadcrumbs, little things that you kept around the house. But, it wasn't that much. I remember years past, it was a couple bags, 2-3 bags, if not more. So taking care of your health is a very important thing, especially in this walk. Hold on, let me see. Let y'all see the. Hold on, let me wipe this off. That's a lot. There we go. I'll show you the walkway I'm walking on. But taking care of yourself is a beautiful thing. I get to tell others. They'll come to you and they'll ask you about certain things, and you got the answer for it, and you got to give it to them. Telling them that, hey, taking this out of your life, taking this out of your regimen, your dietary plan is a good thing. And that's why the Lord has really showed us through this truth that life comes through the law, statutes, and commandments. All right. The real way, not the way these other guys teach. It's the real way, because once you come and understand this law and you let it grow in you organically, you're not going to have a problem with eating right. You're not going to have a problem with doing these things right, because it's organically in you, that it's rooted in you. You didn't just pick up a health book somewhere and you're trying to guess on it. No, you've been living it so many years, and people can see the value in you and your body and how you move. That's why the Lord said, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works. All right. So you having a healthy body, healthy mind is a part of this knowledge. I truly believe that, man. You become a better person by this truth. You don't want to condemn somebody else, and then ergo you living as unhealthy as they are. That's why it says take the beam out of your eye. And it makes sense, because you can speak with confidence once you have that type of mentality. You can speak to somebody and say, hey, you can take this herb, you can take moringa, you can eat sea moss, you can drink smoothies. I've been drinking smoothies heavy this past month. I say this past month has been my heaviest smoothie month. And I just, I feel good. I feel good at work. I feel energized when I need it. And that's a part of just showing the Lord is dealing when it comes to those certain things. These other groups, hey, my man, this is the brother Take Me Home. This is the brother Take Me Home, and this is Ecclesiasticus 30 and verse 15. It says health and good estate of the body are above all gold. Because right now, look at these Rothschilds, look at these DuPonts and Gettys. These niggas look through, man, in their own kingdom. Because really, is the chief softy. He's not. It takes men. It takes real men to go into health. Because why you think the gladiators, the warriors, were always cock diesel? They were always very physically astute. Why is that? Because it takes that dedication to really put your flesh in subjection. Because the flesh don't want to work out. Your flesh don't want to work out. If you sit, if you sit here and say, "Oh yeah, my flesh want to work out," no, your flesh don't want to work out. Your flesh likes comfort, just like a parasite. Your flesh is like a little parasite. It just wants the sweet things. That's why it says, prophesy unto us sweet things. Don't prophesy unto us these harsh things. Jake don't want Jake in a parasitic mindset. I want some sweet. I don't want this harsh. Oh, you could take women. Yeah, Negro. Yeah, women like that. You if you know if you know women for real, then you know. All right. Women get pretty fucking violent when they really like you and they really want to experience they fantasies. You'll hear some disturbing thing come out of women, but that's neither here nor there. Shalom, brother. I'm gonna get those presets, but just like the brother just posted, is that you ask the Lord to say, I want to be wealthy, but guess what? You have riches that you're not acknowledging. You have a sound body and a sound mind. That's beyond wealth. The Lord said, "Oh, I'm a blessing with the real shabam." You know, the apostle just had that testimonial video about the brother having a heart attack. You know, what's the worth of all that money in your fucking heart? Could kill out, man. You know, so brothers in this truth, remember that, man. I'm talking to those, frontline soldiers, man. You know, you standing on business, and that's a blessing. You could stand out there, and there's been brothers that can't go out there and stand like that, man. My heart always goes out to those bros, because guess what? They have that same vigor like you, but they can't do it, and that'll feel a type of way, man. So your blessings is what you must count in these last days. Fuck what everybody else talking about. We're beyond impressing people. We're not here to impress a motherfucking person. We're here to plead and pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshua that he have mercy on us and deliver us from this coming ground zero. You living in ground zero, man. And any nigga that is prideful in ground zero, you deserve what's coming here, man. You should be spiritually scared to say, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, I pray that I be delivered, man. That you have mercy on me and take me from this place, man. That's the mentality we have. We have the mentality of let Yahweh Shem Yahshua, hold on. Let Yahweh Shem Yahshua really take us, man. There's a lot of people that watch it for entertainment and watch it for the next thing. No, that's not the way you move, man. Your mentality should be, why am I watching this, and how can I exchange the Lord's money? Because you watching this video, any of the apostles and elders videos, you're watching the currency of the Lord, man. The Lord, what money does the Most High deal in? He deals in spiritual wealth, because he's giving you a portion of his wealth. Everybody don't know the name of the Lord. Everybody don't know the identity of his chosen people. Everybody doesn't know the identity of the nations. These are wealths. That's the Lord's treasure trove, man. The Lord has a treasure trove that he's let you be a part of to know. Just like there's a I know the brother went into it. There's a scripture where it goes into the king letting all these the foreigners know what they had, and the prophet said they gonna come and spoil the shit out you, man. Why'd you tell them what you had? It's an intimate thing to know the wealth of somebody, man. That's why even on jobs, you're not supposed to talk about what amount of money you make. You can get fired off that. So you're not supposed to divulge your money intake. Okay? So how much more the Heavenly Father letting us know the real wealth, the real riches, which is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. You're truly blessed. You're in the midst of wealth beyond measure because everybody doesn't know that it's wealth. You know, the best way to hide the money is to make it not worthy. Damn. I just caught that. The best way to hide your money is to make it not worthy. Make it not worthy. Don't make it worth nothing. Then nobody will try to pick it up. That's why it says, I made thee the offscour of the world. They think we're crazy. They think we're crazy guys on the corner, but the Lord hid the most valuable treasure right in front of everybody, man. And they don't realize it is. This is the key to the kingdom of heaven. If you get this truth, if you get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you have the keys to the creation, man. The elect